share with them what we talked about. Hi, Mr. Bowman.
Try to get her.
See you, Mr. Bowman. Thanks for coming. I guess the first thing I'd like to do is congratulate the girls. Again, I know we had a brief meeting at the end of the game in the locker room and everything, but it didn't really hit me till about 1 o'clock in the morning when I was laying in bed, and all of a sudden it dawned on me, hey, we're going to be back on the big floor playing in the field house, and all of a sudden the heart just started beating a little bit faster, and I should have just got up because all I did was toss and turn. And fortunately, my wife's a good sleeper, and she knew that I was in bed with her. But sometimes, you don't allow yourself to get caught up into it after you've had it one time or you've experienced it a couple times. And I almost reflected back and I thought, why didn't I feel like this, at 10:30 at night? Or why didn't I feel like this at 11:30 at night? Why was it 1 o'clock in the morning when I was laying there? I think I just never allowed myself to enjoy the moment after I walked out of the gym. Because it was business as usual and my wheels were kind of clicking and thinking down the road. But I hope we all realize that this is a great opportunity and something we'll be able to reflect back on, take some notes, be able to think about it down the road. So congratulations, girls. It hasn't been easy, and you certainly worked hard and earned that. And parents, thank you for your support. I'm sure if I'd have asked anybody for suggestions after the North loss, you had a lot of answers for me. But fortunately, the girls had the answers, and we didn't have to worry about it. But congratulations, and thanks very much for everything this season. We got another week together, kids, and that's what makes it so special. First thing first, I guess Mr. Bowman did ask that you write down the tickets, how many you'd like for Thursday night's game, because he wants it in the morning, and so I have a sheet of paper here and a pencil, and before you leave, if you would just put your name and adult tickets, student tickets, whatever you want, we'll get those put aside for you and try to get you the best seats available. Pick those up at the beginning of the week. The other thing is I talked to Mr. Abbott, and he does have a t-shirt made up. They won't be ready till 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, but he's giving all the players a free one. And Jenny Price, he said, would be in charge of getting sizes and colors and turning that into him tomorrow. And then Jenny will get the t-shirt to you for tomorrow. So they come in purple and they come in white. What they say, I don't know. I haven't seen them. But it'd be nice to have another one, that's for sure. We will be practicing down at the university tomorrow, right after school. So kids, kind of get your cars together and your tennis shoes. We'll make sure we bring the basketballs and tape, right, Michelle? Grab your tennies. And we want to get started as quick as we can because the Blue Bulls do play tomorrow night. So we'll have to get off the floor when they tell us to. Then Tuesday night, we'll be practicing between 5 and 5:30. Coach Anderson said we could get on the floor. And then Morris have been kind enough to open their door again for our traditional, I guess, meeting before we take off Wednesday morning. And then I'll hand out sheets to the kids, and there'll be one in there for the parents as well that they can bring home, and it'll be a schedule of what we'll be doing and where we'll be, pretty close to where we'll be on those times. We are staying at the In-Towner again, so we go back to the same place we've been the last 2 years, and we'll be sharing the In-Towner with Prentice, Prairie du Chien, and Cuba City. So I have that phone number. If you want to write it down, it is area code 608, and the number is 233-8778. I'll say that again. Area code 608, the number is 233-8778. And you can reach us there or leave a message. I'll certainly return any phone call that needs to be returned. We'll be practicing on the field house floor Wednesday at 2:30 in the afternoon for 25 minutes versus 30 minutes because the additional team. So we'll 25 minutes for that. And then our other practices will have it Edgewood. So those things are the same. There is a banquet. There was some concern with the additional teams if there would be a banquet or not. There will be. And the attire, it says here, the banquet is considered one of our special functions, therefore we suggest athletes dress accordingly. Example, girls dress, skirt, nice slacks, sweater, whatever your company's like. We've never had a problem with that. Our kids are extremely nice when we come down. So the banquet is still on. That'll be Wednesday night. We have the Sheraton girls this time instead of in on the clock. So we have a different spot. And you probably already know that we open up Thursday at 7:05 against Menasha. I can share with you a little bit that I know about them. Size-wise, we match up extremely well. They have a 6'2" person. We have a 6'2" person. Remember that. And they don't start her, and we don't start our 6'2" girl either. So I guess we're pretty similar in that respect. And then they go down to 6 foot, and then they're about 5'10", 5'9", 5'8", 5'7", 5'6". They're undefeated in their conference as well as for the season. They're, I would guess, 23 or 24-0. They were 16-0 in their conference. Toughest teams that they had in their conference was Kimberly. Kimberly had a decent year. They lost 4 or 5 ball games. I don't know who they played in non-conference. I can't tell you a whole lot about it in that respect. But, this is their first trip to state. I think experience is something that we have. Hopefully we can use that to our benefit. The girls will work on a few things that they do tomorrow. They play a little man, they play 1-3-1 zone. They also play a 1-2-1-1 full court press. So it's similar things that we went up against this season. Should be a good ball game. So just a reminder, tickets before you leave tonight too, please. Girls, by the way, will be wearing purple. For sure, they won't be changing that. So we will be in those colors. The other thing is different this year for the game is in the past they haven't had the national anthem all the time. This year, when the clock gets to 7 minutes, they'll have the national anthem, and the teams are required to stay on the floor. And again, that's nothing new to us, at least this season. So that's something that's a little bit different. I think it's because of the efforts of our troops in golf. We'll be staying out there for them. Other than those things, we'll be taking down 3 bands, just like in the past. Mr. Paz will be following us with the camera, and so we'll have an opportunity to be on film again. Does anybody know where last year's tape is? I wonder if Gary Peters still has that. That's okay, because I'd like to get that back. There's some other kids have asked me about it too. If you want to get that dubbed, we should do that. Because it is a nice keepsake to have. Joe did a real nice job putting it together for us last year. If you haven't seen it, you should really see it, because it really is nice. We'll stop down again at that same old spot and grab a sandwich and soup or salad or whatever the kids want, and check in at the same time. Those are the things that I wanted to cover with you. I guess more importantly, I wanted to answer any questions that you might have, especially parents that maybe haven't been familiar with what we've been doing. Girls will be picking up their uniforms Tuesday. So if you have your purples, make sure you bring them. And then Wednesday for the pep assembly, which is in the morning, probably between 8:05 and 8:15 for parents that want to be there. Girls, you're going to have to show one of the coaches both sets of uniforms and your tennis shoes and your warm-ups. So we know that you have those things, because it's a long way to get back here to pick those things up before the game. So you'll have to show that to one of the coaches. If you don't show us, we're not leaving. So make sure you put it on top so it's easy to get at. We don't have to waste a lot of time digging through all the luggage. Anybody have a question? Yes, Jack. Pardon me?
What's the price on the t-shirts? So you have to set money in the morning.
Okay, in the past they've been $6.
They're 7.
Oh, they're 7? Okay. There goes $7, and they come in white or purple. And if you'd like to order, let Jenny Price know, and they'll be put aside. That way you get your size.
It's way across from here.
Okay.
It says,
What does it say?
it says we know the way across the top. It's got 19 got the dates from last 2 years.
Okay, 3 years. That'd be 89, 90, and 91. In that order, in that order.
I've got 91 six, so.
Okay.
That's got, that says, anyway. That's got an arrow pointing on that.
Thanks very much for that. Very good. Any other questions? Yeah, John.
Who's gonna need meal money?
Okay, we did get a raise this year. I think last year, what did I give you girls? 20, 25 bucks, 26, 28, something like that? This year you get 45. Oh, I'm sorry, you told me not to tell. You said you could get more if I said 25. I should have remembered that. I just read it off the cover. But the reason the increase is because we're not going to feed Sparta this year. That's the reason of the increase. So the girls really have you to thank for this. Hi, girl, come on in. Come on in and sit down here. You'll be happy to know we're at the inn counter.
Oh, good.
Yes?
That's why I came.
You wanted to make sure that's where we were, right? But don't leave. Come on, sit down. Well, we don't have that here in the cafeteria, but we got the other things.
Milwaukee Journal had a big article on Park and Janesville Parker.
Receipt
I got it.
You do, good.
Thank you.
Good. Well, as long as everybody else here, let's give them a round of applause. No, I know you didn't. You never do. That's why I wanted to take this opportunity to give that to you. You're never around when we want to give you a pat on the back. But, we're happy you showed up here.
Good.
We're staying at your hotel again.
Good.
And there is a banquet, by the way. We do have a banquet.
Okay, fine.
It's still part of it.
No.
Yeah. He called me this morning. Of course, he's as excited as anybody. He said, the rumor is that there might not be a banquet. If that's the case, I'm going to get a room down there and we're going to have our own banquet. So I said I'd let you know if there would be a need for that. The girls, you were going to have a banquet no matter what. Now we're going to share with the rest of the kids as well. Let's see. The other thing, I guess that maybe you parents can help me out on a little bit is we have 4 rooms for players and managers and the such. And we've had kids, Heidi Stanton and Becky and Angela Crossman and Candace a little bit who have helped us. I don't want to overload the rooms too much simply because I want the players to sleep as comfortable as possible. If there's a parent who is willing to help us out a little bit with the kids who have been helping us right along, I would appreciate it. We've got 4 kids in a room. We could put a rollaway in one of them. I could probably live with that, but I really don't want to put a rollaway in each of the rooms. They are not that large, and you know because they're your daughters that in a suitcase they can create a real mess. And when you get 4 suitcases in a room, there's not a whole lot of room on the floor for a rollaway, much less another body. So that's something I'd like to work out with everybody. We won't have any stats being taken simply because they take care of all that. We don't have to have anybody on the book. We don't have to have anybody charting because they do it and they hand it to us right after the game. We know shots and rebounds and assists and turnovers and the whole ball of wax. So that's not needed, but we do appreciate the efforts the kids do with the uniforms and getting us together and water and things like that. So again, if you can help us out in that respect, I would sure appreciate it.
Can you just get another room?
I asked for another room from Denny, and our rooms also go to cheerleaders and poms and administrators, and I don't even know if I can get my wife a room down at the in-towner yet or not. He's going to let me know. So, does anybody here have a room at the in-towner besides Bill?
I may have one more after talk to Alpinus, and I have 4 Jake and Mary are taking one.
Oh, you
But
did?
Fingersons, I don't know if they won't be back from Hawaii till tomorrow. And the West still playing on the boys' side, I don't know what they're going to do.
Sure. Would anybody, if there is a room available, like to take one of John's?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you better sign up with John on a sign-up sheet, and we'll go from there with that.
Had someone call?
I called this morning.
Okay,
We can look at it.
okay, Bensley's have just said that they're gonna have Becky and Candace, so there shouldn't be any problem, with that. We can get Angela and Heidi in, with one of the rooms in a rollaway, so it looks like we're sitting real
I
good.
called the infirmary this morning, they should mine are still living, and there are king size available. Because I was trying to get, there was some available, so they might have some kind of, cancellation.
So you're saying one room with the king size or two
Right,
king
they have
size?
some of those available, so I have all doubles, I was just.
Okay. Thanks, John. So it looks like we're okay with that too. When we have the meeting then at the Moores, I'll have all that stuff put together, who's riding what van, rooms, and game vans, just like we have in the past. So we'll be ready. That shouldn't be a problem. But the number one thing Mr. Bowman wanted me to say is make sure you please put your tickets that you want for Thursday's game down there, because he wants them right away when I get to work Monday morning. I have to call him and definitely know.
How much are the tickets?
Oh, okay.
I assume we have to pay for them to pick them up.
Yes, that would if you want to pick them up and walk out with them, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, I have tickets for the girls. I'm taking your daughters. Let's see. I know it's in here someplace.
Mike, how much are the tickets?
Were they 4 last year?
They all take money.
Yeah, let me look one more time. See something else I didn't pick up. Great. Are there any other questions? Okay, then I guess I'd ask the girls to come on up here. Oh, and these posters kids were sent from the WIA. It says milk. It does the body good, and it shows some tennies in a uniform and shorts hanging there in the basketball. No eyeliner or anything like that. But if you want one, Mr. Bowman said go ahead and take one. We don't use the WIA would like that. Girls, any questions? Mules? You sure?
First time she's talking.
I know. I was telling the guys at practice the other day, I worked on Julie, worked on her, yell out there and get things going so I could save my voice. Remember last year at state, I kind of lost it. So she finally did that, and then we got to practice, and I couldn't get her to shut up. I thought I created a monster. But JP, you want to come up here then right now? Take this spot. Put down girls' names, and then behind that color and size you would like, and any parents who would like to order one. And then if someone, see Ann has a pen or pencil there, there's the tickets, and you're just free to kind of mingle them, and if you have any questions, yeah, John.
Are the girls going to be staying through Saturday, whether they win or lose?
We have rooms, right, Wednesday through Saturday. We don't want to come back after we play, 'cause it's an 8:15 game, so it'll be a long haul.
But is that win or lose? They can stay.
We can stay as long as we want. So we're just looking to win 8:15 hours in the 4 divisions. We'll take it one at a time, and plans can be changed. We're certainly flexible. But we're playing Thursday night at 7:05. That's what we're zeroing in. Any other questions?
Everything everyone on my tickets is the price.
7:05.
Then he left. Someone thought they were $4, huh?
$4 last year, Mike.
$4? What were students, do you know?
They're all the same.
Oh, they were. Oh, that makes it easy. Must be $4 for practice. If there isn't anything else, you're free to sign up and then leave. Yes, Gail.
Can you taking our t-shirt request too, or?
Yes, she can write those down.
I'll
She's
just
gonna.
put it under Karen's name. Oh, okay, that's what I
Yeah.
thought. Okay.
So free one, and then any additional ones, Karen can bring money for.
Okay, we're gonna go. Your name is written down.
Yeah, that's all I have. Suzanne?
How many do you want?
White, large person.
He is just
Putting down color though?
game a little bit.
JP, you got your color there. Oh, okay. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna get you
There you go. JP, put my name down now. Okay. I want one large purple and one XL white.
How do you know?
I want to know if these are like raw material or they're kind of like last year.
Okay, I got mine right there.
What are they?
Yeah, we can
Extra,
take care of
extra
it.
large. Do you think they have those? Yeah, they
I want a white one.
Okay. And then I need an extra.
My mom wrote these down for me because she didn't have to remember all the way up here. Okay, GP?
Yeah?
Get my name.
Right here.
I want a white. A free one.
You'll get one.
Yeah.
If you want
What? White
write one down for
XL.
Angie, and Becky should get one free, and Candace can get one free.
My parent, and then
Okay, and then
two other white
another one's gonna get
dark. Yeah. No. One white. It's like another white XL.
We practice 5
Well, erase it. Make it
We're
clear.
up to about 7.
Good.
Sorry. And then
One large.
one large white. Okay, and then, well, you're not getting this on mine here.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, cute.
Yeah, just take one of them.
I know, I will. I'll just...
And two dark XL.
So you'll be charged for Prasher. Alright, you'll be charged for the I don't know, maybe I should.
And take them home and show them to
You guys get them free? Okay. Alright. Candace.
Oh, yeah. Coach Smith, you get... Let's say, could you see that the girls get in the locker room bar to get the tennis for practice?
Sure. Do it in the morning?
And then,
No, like right after school.
Okay.
and then could you bring 2 bags of basketballs? Oh wait, I'll get those tonight. That'd be too much for me.
Put up here, you guys.
Well, we'll get 2 bags of basketballs tonight, and then the medical kit. You can take them out. You can get down there right away, right? 'Cause you have 7 cups. I don't.
I'll take it on the body. We're going to practice on PW. I need to get down.
So you take the medical, and you take a bag of balls, and I'll take a bag of balls. That way it won't be a burden every time.
Gotcha.
Mr. Paz,
Hello, I'm fine.
You should get a t-shirt too, Mr. Todd.
Yeah. You gotta suck up to me all week now.
yeah, thanks. We don't get enough interviews. We have to take advantage of this.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, Heidi's old business for her.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna get interviewed by someone besides me this year, right? No. Picture of the cameraman talking to the cameraman.
You missed me this last football season up there?
Oh,
There's a lot more room, right?
there's be popular. Let's talk to the real guy here.
Sometimes it's nice, other times it's nice to just have some time to yourself. It's a busy place down here today. Officers of the law.
I don't know where you want to go.
Okay, you know the way down, I read on the shoot. You know the way. It's something that you want to go another step farther. First time you go down, you beat Arrowhead, you get the semis, then you lose. Last year you get runner-up. Is it something that you want to go with that extra step farther this year?
Well, I think we all want to, make that extra step farther. There's no question about that. The thing we have to remember is we can't look by a Thursday and a Friday ball game to a Saturday game when there's no guarantee who's going to be there. So we're just focusing in on Thursday and Menasha, and we want to play a good ball game Thursday night.
And you look at tournament experience, you do have a lot, but you know, Manasseh, you really can't put a point total on that. You know, the experience being on the court all the time.
No, you can't. It's not a guarantee. You know, when we went down the first year, we played Hartland, we won the state tournament the year before, and we beat them in that first round. So experience is good, but you know, it doesn't guarantee anything. You still got to play the game.
Okay, practice time. You get, you know, you got 4 games. The tournament's all done with. Is it more fine-tuning the things than putting in anything? You know, getting ready for a game. It's more like fine-tuning the skills.
Yeah, I think so. You want to keep the sharpness there. You know, you don't want to overwork the kids this time of year. It's a long season, and they want to remain sharp. So it's just.
How are you feeling right now, Coach Smith?
I'm feeling really good. Feeling loose and ready to go.
Love to see a parking official right now. Thank you.
In your back pocket's about $67 lighter right now?
Yes, I owed Coach Sparger that for meal money, and I'm taking a loan out later this year.
Teasing. How do you feel now? You got a real interview this year.
Oh, I feel great.
Feel great?
Yep.
Okay, okay. Now it's play ball time, right?
Yep, play ball.
She is a master at the interviews, though.
Yeah.
She's an old pro now. She goes back
Like
many,
an
many
autograph?
times. Yes.
Did you give autographs too?
Second time
Autograph.
on TV.
Okay.
Big bucks though for the autograph.
Okay.
Poster size of her though, you can order for $15.
$15? What's she wearing in this poster now?
My uniform.
Your uniform. Good. 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 $67 parking ticket, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, $5. Actually.
$5.
Yeah.
$5.
I am mad. I'm steamy right now. I'm gonna go out there and knock some heads. I'm serious. That is so serious.
Poor JV player, huh? Some JV player's gonna pay for that right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, don't get too
Nobody will challenge what City had last year down there, though, will it? Remember that?
aggressive. That doesn't mean we can't break that aggressive.
Right there. Come up, dude.
Wait, give up the ball, man. Give up the ball. Get the ball. Give up the ball. Go make it, then when you get through, give the ball up and get it from the next person. Remember, there's only 7 other classes with the ones who practice. You're one of the elite 8. Change on Sam. Here we go. Sam. We're gonna let her know, right? Good girl. Sophomores, you know, you gotta watch. Champ. Hold it up, girls. Everybody get a basketball. Again, I know we're a little short. Pick up a basketball. Down at this end of the floor, then. Fieldhouse practice. We'll do it today, we'll do it again tomorrow. When we get down to the floor at the fieldhouse, we know what we're doing. We're not going to spend as much time today on it with the 25 minutes we have there. So we'll start out with our 4 dribble moves. When we get to the timeline, we'll switch. So the order of the dribble moves are, you'll get a sheet on this as a reminder, is crossover, spin, then coming back, we go behind the back, through the legs. Next time we go down at half court, away from the double team, and at the end line, somebody's coming behind us for the irregular dribble. So we're going to end up down there when we get to the field house. Okay? Let's just run through that right now. All we need to do now is 13 here.
How many people are riding in here now, Karen? 4. 6.
Excuse me.
No excuse. Oh,
Oh, I almost took you out, huh, Joe?
yeah.
I gotta get my sock hat on. The women's taking care of me. You know what I mean? There. That's what we want to do it to him. Sock it to him.
Sock it to him.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Sock it to him, now.
Just put it right back like that.
I don't have my purse.
Over and. You've got room for at least 3 more girls.
Just grab any 3 you find along the way.
You and Julie. We won't worry about the air conditioning either.
Wait.
Hi, Jake.
Hi, Andy Cooper.
I know. Look at
No, there's plenty of room for the baggies now.
Pile it up to the roof and the back. That's what we'll do.
what?
We'll just pile it up to the roof and the back.
Oh, it's freezing.
Welcome to Wisconsin.
Hello, it's freezing out. Wait, we gotta come in and get a. Oh, that's cute. Okay, my dad's in here. Come on. Okay, come here, Hyde.